everybody, it's Patrick from Possum, Bourne, Motorsport, and this month's workshop update is going to be a little bit early. So we are minutes away from the COVID-19 lockdown, so we're just going to give you a last tour through the workshop, show you the projects that we've been working on and that we are going to continue once we're back here. Next to me we've got Daniel's Pulsar.
Hey!
He's one of our team members at PBMS, and he will make the most of the lockdown period working on his project. The goal is to get to an 11-second quarter-mile pass in this vehicle and making around 300 kilowatts. Kyle's GVB is very close to completion. Unfortunate time that we can't finish the tune right now, but everything's been put together. We have started the run-in and the vehicle is just waiting on its final tune, which will be on the M-tron ECU. We've installed the plug-and-play M-tron for this vehicle, and the engine is a PBMS built 2.5 liter with all forged internals. In the engine we've got JE pistons and forged conrods, as well as ARP heat studs and Kelford cams and valve springs. There's a lot to this car. We've spent a lot of time completing this project, so there will be a full feature on this car to go into more of the details. To give you a quick rundown on the bolt-ons, so we have NVIDIA R400 catback exhaust, made it to an existing 3-inch downpipe, and then we've got SSI stainless steel headers that have been ceramic coated. On the intake side, we've got all process waste, so it's got a process waste 3-inch cold air intake and a process waste front mount intercooler kit, and then a PSR turbo intake pipe which we've installed. It's also running a TurboSmart blow-off valve. The turbocharger on this vehicle is a GDX 3071R in the bolt-on location. This one is a GCG unit. On the fuel side, it is all upgraded for a lot more flow. So we're running a radium surge tank in the engine bay, which has a Volvo 450 liter per hour pump. And then in-tank pump has been upgraded at a previous stage. It has also got, due to the power level and forged internals, it has a vibrant catch can setup that will help with the breathing of the engine and keep all the oil contained. We are expecting this car to be driven hard, so we have gone for a high quality Koyo radiator which has been installed, and any further information you'll see in the big feature that we do about this car. Above me we've got Israel's BP Legacy, which is a very nice example that's already had a lot of work done to it in the past. It's in here this time to get the engine built to suit the new power level, so he can really push it to its limits. To give you a quick idea, what's going to happen is it's going to be a 2.2 liter stroker engine build, and the car will run on E85, still with a stock location turbo, but basically maxing out the power that we can get out of it. Suspension wise, this has already had extensive upgrades, including oil and suspension, and the whole Cusco catalog is underneath the vehicle. Plus it's running these really nice race engineering wheels with Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. Over here we've got Joe's Silvia, which is, as many Silvias, has had some rough wiring work done to the harness. We've stripped that out, and installed a brand new Link Monsoon X and made a loom to suit it, so it's now nice and tidy and looking good. Plan is here, now that all the wiring and the ECU side have been sorted, then we're gonna give it a good PBMS tune, and then it will be used on the weekend and on some drift events to have some fun. Something quite impressive is Kevin's JRB, which he's already put a lot of time and effort into. As you can see, it has a wide body and lots of carbon fiber pieces. It's already got massive brakes, front and rear, and a full roll cage on the interior. So this is not a road car anymore. It's only used for track racing, and it's here now to get more power, make the engine strong and solid to handle that abuse. We will upgrade the engine management system so we can control all the systems that the vehicle comes with a plug-in M-tron ECU. A great JDM Classic is behind me, a Mark III Supra. That's a sight you don't see every day. So this is coming as well for a Link ECU installation and a custom wiring loom to make the 1JZ run just perfect. Once the vehicle got to the stage of tuning, there was a noise in the engine that we've identified, and we've since found out that incorrect cams have been installed, which has messed up all the clearances in the cylinder head. So this has to be rectified before we can put it through power. So once everything is back in order, then we can't wait to see this car making all the power it should. The 1JZ is known to be a strong engine, so there's plenty potential in it. Michael's car has already been single turbo converted with a large Garrett GD30 82R. Another more modern Toyota 1JZ equipped vehicle is here, which is a Toyota Chaser, this Jay's car. This is coming for the new Link G4 plug-in for the GZX 100 that's just been released. So that has been installed and we're going to give this a tune. Done a couple little touch-ups here and there to remove the airflow meter and tidy up a few things, but mainly gonna have the Link and ECU installed to make it run as good as it can. Our engine department has been super busy, so we are excited to announce that we have an additional engine builder that has just started with us. His name is Tolik and he's just arrived from Russia. So he will be joining Glenn in the engine department to get your engines built for you.
Hi, my name is Tolik.
Tolik has a lot of experience with race cars. He has been working on a bunch of drift cars over in Russia, and he is very experienced with cylinder head porting. He has also brought his flow bench over with him, so we are now able to flow test the cylinder heads. Mike's mint legacy is coming towards an end, so we have been able to do the first start on this vehicle and driven it down the road to give it a bit of a wheel alignment and send it through its certification inspection with LBVTA. So once we're all back to normal, there'll be a big feature of this car and we're going to do the flex fuel tune, so stay posted and follow this build. Price's short block has just been completed, which just came up from Palmer's North. So we've assessed all the parts that were there, advised on what needs to change to make it strong enough for the power level that he was aiming for, and then from there we've performed our PBMS Classic modification as well as the oil gallery modification, and it also has our baffle sump. Now it's ready to go back to the customer for the final assembly. So if you have a short block or some cylinder heads that you want worked on, we can also do that work for you. We don't have to do the whole engine. Alright, as you can see next to me, Jay's 4063 short block has been assembled. It is running a Nitto 2.3 litre stroker kit, so it will be super tough. And we've also got the cylinder head back, which has just been done for CNC porting. So that's just waiting on assembly, and then we can complete the whole engine and fit it into the car. So while all of this is happening, we've also been working on the vehicle, installing an NVIDIA Catback exhaust. And we've made start on putting the drive shaft tubes in, which will be a LVDTA cert requirement for this sort of power level. That's it for today. You're probably all sitting at home doing nothing until you are allowed to go back out. But just to let you know, if you have any performance related questions, you want to make any bookings for the future, or you're in need of any performance parts, we'll still be available to answer all your queries. And then we're going to see you back full on when all of this is over and we can enjoy our fast cars again.